I thought the stock jocks may have started to think about the possibility of a rotation out of the seven stocks that are now called the Magnificent Seven. If the thought had started to gel among some of them, the gel has quickly dissolved. Those stocks are both classes of the alphabet stock: Amazon, Apple, Meta Platforms, Microsoft, Nvidia, and Tesla. The market capitalization of those stocks is currently near 12 trillion, or about four times the entire market capitalization of the Russell 2000 index, and at about the same capitalization as the entire stock markets of the United Kingdom, Canada, and Japan combined. Nvidia rose $12.10 today, or 2.28%. Microsoft was up $6.98, or 1.86%. Meta rose $13.04, hitting a new 52-week high, as did Nvidia. If fund managers' performance is measured against a large cap index like the S&P 500, it would be impossible over the past year to outperform that index without owning all or most of those seven stocks. And failure to own them would most likely have resulted in significant underperformance compared to those indexes. The end result is that big money continues to pile into those stocks and is likely to continue doing so with fits and starts until there is some event that causes the stock jocks to head for the exits in a stampede in one or more of those names. It's hard to say what that cause may be, but generally it will be an earnings trend that develops that is clearly incompatible with the high multiples that are currently being afforded those stocks. Some of the high multiple stocks last year, the year before, have collapsed in price and are not showing any signs of a desire to return to the stratosphere. An example is PayPal, which closed at $60.96 today, and in 2021 it was closed over $300, around 308. I believe it was in July of 2021, but I would need to check that. Concerns about competition deflated that stock bubble and PayPal price, as did slowing growth. Maybe it is reasonably priced now, but the stock jocks are not showing any sign that they are convinced that the price is too low or inappropriate. Small cap stocks are not impacted by the same kind of crowding as the S&P 500. Consequently, stock selections based on fundamentals, including free cash flow yield and price to earnings, can lead to outperformance compared to owning a plain vanilla index. I am skipping the Treasury bill auctions this week and will resume next week. I noticed that the SEC announced after the close that it approved 3 Bitcoin spot ETFs that will begin trading tomorrow. I will own some gold bullion as part of my alternative asset category, and I store that in 2 safe deposit boxes at my bank. I view gold bullion as an alternative to fiat currencies like the US dollar as a store of value. What is the fair value of gold or Bitcoin? I have no idea, and neither does anyone else.